Okay guys, this is a video of my backyard. Really messy yard, as usual. There's my old bus. It used to be camperized, now has all my tools in it. Table saw, drill press and stuff. There's the old shop. We have a problem with the rats, so they took over that shop. I took my tools out of that one and put them in the bus. And here is part of my garden that I planted this year because unfortunately I'm on CPP disability and they only give me $700 a month to live on. So I'm living off of garden, hopefully. Yummy, yummy. So the rabbits and the chickens love it. I had to put netting all the way around it because the chickens kept eating all my kale. And now the moths are eating it. There's a kale that's coming back finally. They ate that twice. There's a fifth wheel that I bought for my son to live in for one winter, but he totally destroyed it. Now it's full of rats because he left a bunch of garbage in it and they went through all the vents. Nice, eh? It was a nice fifth wheel. Still nice, just got to clean it up and refix it all. They chewed all the heat vents apart. And this is to be the grow out rabbit cage. Is now for the turkeys because we got a mink around here that was always coming around, so I took him out of the small cage I had on the ground and put him in this one because the mink can't get into this one. Hey turkeys. Good food coming up. Good food coming up. Hey guys, yeah. But see, I put little jump things in there for the rabbits. Had to put windows in it because I lost 2 rabbits that were in this cage. When I had them all in this cage, they died over the heat. First time we got a lot of heat. This is now the rabbit grow out cage, which used to be a dog pen. But I made it into rabbits, and there's 3 rabbits left in here. There's one of them. There's 2 of them right there. Hey guys, what you doing? Mink don't seem to bother these guys, but there was 4 in here, one older one, but I kept it for my buck because it's black and white, and they're easier to sell. There's some old wood sheds. My trailer house is really old. But I only paid average about 20 grand for the total land and the house. It's not finished on the inside, and some of it's not finished on the outside. This here's an old 16-man industrial hot tub, which is now a pool. My son learned how to swim in this. He's now 20 though, so now we just use it to cool off. There's some more potato plants and garlic here. There's some garlic, and those are potatoes. And over here, which is very weedy, no, those are all tomato or potato plants too, all in buckets. A couple tomato plants. And over here is some potato. Oh, there's an old composting toilet. It cost me $1,700 when I first started living in this house, which composting toilets do not work to live in. But anyway, there's some more potato bags. These are potatoes I gotta dig now because they're starting to die. And there's onions in that amongst that weed, some kale, and that is very bad. Very messy yard, but starting to empty all this stuff out. Got a lot of scrap steel around here that's going. There's my old splitter. I used to split wood for a living until my back gave out. Built that splitter. It splits 3-foot rounds, no problem. Cost me $600 to build it. And here's the rabbits at the side of the house. Back porch, side porch. There's 1 rabbit. There's the buck I'm keeping because he's spotted. There's a big old mama. She ended up killing the last baby she had because it was too hot out. We still got to I put ice bottles in their cage now at lunchtime so they stay cool. There's my original buck. He's young, but he does the job. And there's another mama. Hey, what you doing? Hey, what you doing? They like to chew the side of the cages. Holy, eh? Shoot a hole right through there. But, yep, Dad's got to get you some greens out of the garden today. Yep. I tend to overfeed them. Apparently the one I did today was fatter than crazy. I opened up I put the nesting boxes on the side. They're expecting, and I opened them up, put wire on them so they'd keep a little bit cooler. But in the midst of building bigger ones, because I think they're too small myself. That's what they tell you to build, but I'm gonna make them the same size as a cage. Gives them more room. I'm finding that they seem to be squishing a couple babies, so I think there's not enough room in there. There's a bucket that I'm setting up for the automatic watering system. So I've got it all, I just got to put it together when I get time. There's Diesel, one of the Chihuahuas. Oh, here comes the chickens. Hey guys. And, you know, most people probably won't like my videos because I'm not going to edit them. You get what you get. Everybody else says they be real, but they all have to edit their shows. I always say, why edit something if it's real? Right, guys? Hey, girls. How you doing? Lost a chicken due to the heat, too. So now I'm down to 5. But I'm getting 3 more barred rocks at the end of the month. And my check comes in. So that's the messy yard. Grass is about gone because it's so hot. And I have a chicken tractor that I pull around. But I let them out the chicken tractor because it was too hot out. Even though that it's covered, it still got too hot and one died. At least I think that's what killed it, was the heat. But now there's a chicken tractor made out of pallets. And is it ever heavy? But it moves around. There's a little ramp, comes down, the water, and the feed bucket. There's the feed bucket in there, and then homemade there. Okay, well, there's the front yard, there's a van. Got a 9-foot fence around the yard. It's pretty quiet around here because, well, we got homeless living in the park now. That's a problem because they keep lighting fires. But, yeah, I tried getting them out, but the police don't seem to do anything here in BC. They say they went down and told one guy to leave, but said they're coming back the next day, and they never showed up to see if he had moved out, and he's still living down there. So every morning I smell fire. Every night I smell fire after 12 o'clock at night. One night I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, my whole house was covered in smoke, and I didn't know whether or not it was burning down or not. I was freaking out. But I take it was them. It smelled like burning stumps. So anyway, I gotta get rid of these moths. They're really cleaning up all my broccoli mostly. They like to eat broccoli leaves. But anyway, lots of tomatoes. Holy, eh? Gonna be canning tomatoes forever. Okay, ciao for now. Catch you later. Take care.